All right. What do you want to do? You want to do the kid shitting her pants?
Yes, I want to hear what this is all about.
It's a good story.
It's a great story, and it should be number one on the news.
Yeah?
Yes, it should be your lead story.
This is your lead story?
Number 1 in the Ozarks.
Number 2.
This is KY3 News at 6.
Tonight, a mother is upset over a classroom incident that left her kindergartner embarrassed. Good evening, I'm Jerry Jacob.
I'm Lisa Rose, and we'll be talking to Steve Grant in Washington a little later in the newscast. It was a 6-year-old girl who had an accident in her classroom. Now her parents are pushing for policy changes. KY3's Sarah Forhetz has the story from Southwest R5 School in Washburn.
They told me that the teacher had asked her to go to the restroom before testing time.
Lisa Skidmore says asking a young child...
Why does the names always work out in news stories?
Oh, my God. That's a
the
great
weirdest
name.
fucking thing. This happens all the time.
Skidmore?
Yeah.
Isn't that so fucking strange?
Oh.
I told her to go to the bathroom, but she couldn't. So I said, let me take you down there.
Oh, jeez.
She had dodo in her underpants.
Doo-doo.
Yeah, I told the news people. I got it on my fingers by accident. I was helping.
You're such a good help.
Yeah, I was cleaning the whole area there, and it got under my nails.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's great.
So weird.
Skidmores.
Before testing time.
Lisa Skidmore says asking a young child to go to the bathroom on demand is next to impossible.
You can't do that to a 6-year-old.
That's why when her kindergartner told her teacher she had to go to the restroom during the test and wasn't allowed, Lisa couldn't believe it. Her little girl couldn't hold it.
She still had poop. Diarrhea poop. Coming out.
Diarrhea poop.
Why is this a story? Come on. Why? Why is this the top story?
I don't know.
Diarrhea poop.
Yeah, there should be a policy change. You should fucking teach your kid how to not shit her pants.
Right. That's a good policy.
I yelled at her in front of everybody. I'm like, you're bad. You're bad.
You think that's going to stick with her?
Nah, I don't know.
Through her whole life?
I hope not. I don't. Sometimes they remember stuff. You'd be surprised.
Oh, boy.
I thought you was asleep with the magic milk.
The magic.
Sure.
Poop. Diarrhea poop. Coming out the back, up the front, down her legs.
Skidmore says her daughter was forced to sit in the class for the remainder of test time, about 15 minutes.
Phew.
Then mom was called after the test, and it was another 20-minute drive to school to pick her daughter up. All the while, her little girl had to sit in the mess. No one bothered to clean her up, though a teacher did give her a trash bag to wrap around herself.
Don't even treat a dog that way.
She's
Diarrhea or poop.
That is kind of a teacher being a cunt, I think, right? That's a teacher kind of.
Oh, without a doubt, I would go to the
Yeah,
school and punch the teacher in the face. No problem.
Yeah, you'd have to.
Travis,
do that.
would you punch the teacher in the face if this happened to your daughter?
Absolutely.
You wouldn't you wouldn't put up with this shit. It sucks that your kid is shitting all over the place. But
At the end of the story,
Shit factory.
they'll tell you why she wouldn't let her.
Oh.
Because there was more pictures to take.
No, Uncle.
You can't let them go. They run away and hide. Take all the pictures, then you get your break.
Oh, Uncle Paul.
Huh?
It's terrible.
Why? It's photo day at the school. Everybody smile.
Take a picture to remember the day you shit your pants.
Yeah.
Diarrhea
Me and
poop.
Mr. McGregor.
Mr. McGregor.
His wife would make cookies while we took paint pictures.
Yeah. She probably ran out of underpants, I'm going to guess.
What?
Must suck to go to school to be a teacher and then you become a kindergarten teacher and your main job is to make sure you have enough underpants.
Little underpants.
For the little girls that are peeing and shitting. Oh, that used to be the thing when I was growing up.
Really?
I never needed them, but I'm just saying. It used to be the thing.
Oh, you never
Everybody had
needed
like a change of clothes that they were supposed to bring in.
But supposedly the teacher had a whole fucking,
I wouldn't take a teacher's underpants.
they brought them in.
To give a little thong to the kid. Just diarrhea is being split right down the middle.
You put a camera in it.
You ever pee in class?
No. I was never the shit, puke, or piss in class kid. Because that shit would follow you. That follows you throughout your school history.
You know what?
Like the clap.
As soon as you said that, I thought to myself, Rosie.
Yeah?
Roseanne, actually. Will not use the last name. But she
Bart.
peed her fucking pants, puddle on the floor, first, second grade, whatever the fuck it was, right around there.
That sound of running water, was that it? And then everyone goes, what? What is that? Oh, no. And then everyone starts chatting to each other. Piss.
Oh, yeah.
She's pissing herself.
And on top of that, she was one of those ridiculously shy people that would rather just continue peeing instead of like bringing it to anyone's attention.
Yeah.
Big puddle. Stopped the class, walked her out in shame.
Oh, the walk of shame,
and
yes.
the teacher had an extra pair of underpants for her. And she came back in, and guess what? Yeah, we didn't like remember that 10 years later when we were all in high school. Now she's hot with titties and shit. She was always known as the girl that peed her pants. Right to the end, man.
And now
right
for
as she was getting her diploma. That's what we were thinking.
Young Skidmore has video news footage about her problem.
This.
Yeah, I'm sure her friends won't find
the young
that.
Skidmore girl.
Yeah.
Why would the mom agree to be on the news? How famous do you need to be? You want to make sure it's on your Facebook page, do you? How about you go to the news? You know what? This is embarrassing to my kid and our entire family. So no, we're not going to talk to you.
Don't even treat a dog that way.
She says she's hoping policy will change and common sense will prevail.
I don't want this to happen to any other kid. That's the point of it, too, you know? I don't want this ever happening.
The little girl's dad has a tough time even talking about it.
If any parent sent their kids to school with crappy pants, those parents would be facing criminal charges. I believe that with all my heart.
The family isn't pressing charges, but likely pressed hard enough for the school to consider changing its ways.
If it's your child, I mean, it hits a raw nerve. I mean, deep.
In Washburn,
Horrible
Sarah
parent.
Foreheads,
I don't,
KY3
no,
News.
I don't fault the parents because
Horrible parent for being on the news.
They
Horrible.
I wouldn't do that.
they don't know.
Horrible.
The news is despicable for pushing this. The parents think they might get something done. They don't understand that the news is just putting a shit your pants story.
Yeah, they don't
first.
give a fuck what you have to say. They know it's great news watching.
Yeah, but wouldn't you, as the parent, first think like, "Hey, I'm not going to bring this to the news because this is just going to give more unwanted attention."
Yeah.
Maybe, but they don't think of the implications of that because they're not experienced with it. They're not involved with the media. They don't realize that this is going to fucking haunt this dumb kid for fucking 10
Yeah.
They
years.
probably didn't think it was going to be the top story on the news.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Jay from Huntington on Twitter writes, "We had Mexican seizure kid. Explain that shit to a room of second graders." I feel bad for
Mexican seizure kid.
but that's what you remember.
Love
And
the
then you go
Mexican
through
seizure.
school with Mexican seizure kid, and that's how he'll be known for the rest of your time with him in school.
In Washburn, Sarah Foreheads, KY3 News.
Foreheads. Sarah Foreheads? Skid fucking more?
I bet you she's got a massive forehead.
That
too.
would rule.
I need to see Sarah Foreheads. now.
Where's Sarah Foreheads?
Yeah.
I think
Or
she
she has
has.
4 heads.
I guarantee
Great.
she has
She's
bangs.
from the Bible.
She has bangs to try to cover her forehead because as soon as you say Sarah Foreheads, everyone's going to look at her forehead.
Yeah. Yeah, where's Sarah Forehead?
Let's look at Sarah Forehead.
Oh, my God.
Well, we can play the rest of the clip then.
Many kids taking MAP tests right now. That's the state's
No way, that's the real
standardized test required by law.
That's how it
Those
makes
tests start in the 3rd grade. The superintendent says the reason the teacher was sticking so closely to MAP testing guidelines, even for a kindergartner, is because she was trying to simulate the stringent rules she'd face later.
Oh.
Was that a real picture of the kid covered in shit?
No, that's just
Oh, my
a kid.
God, I'm like, what the fuck is that?
There's the mom.
All right, where's the
That's
Sarah?
Skidmore.
Yeah, that's Skidmore. Where's the Sarah Forehead?
And then Sarah Forehead's
Kind
got...
of has a forehead, right?
Yeah.
She kind of has a
She's
forehead
trying to
issue,
cover it
I
up
mean.
with a little swooping hair thing, but...
Oh, God.
Is she pretty?
No, she's very plain Jane-ish.
You'd pop her in the shitter.
I like how they say their little graphic is Washburn, Missouri, the place to be.
The place to be.
Really?
It's spelled Forhetz. Foreheads? But it's foreheads.
It's probably farts.
Sarah Farts.
Yeah, I bet she grew up with a bunch of...
Sarah Foreheads.